4, 3, 2, 1, and we're live! Welcome back to the Invictus stream! My name, as always, is Harlan, and I am here with my exuberant friend, Justin. My sexually transmitted friend, Mycl.
I do come to you in that way.
And we are here with Game 4 of The Running Dead! Tonight's game is subtitled Revival, I think, because I wanted to keep it... Rebirth, sorry, because it's the rebirth of some characters that we might have lost before. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Welcome back to the show, guys. We are so excited to be here on this beautiful Wednesday night. As always, I want to mention real quick that this is an 18-plus show. Why is it an 18-plus show, Mike?
Oh, because sometimes we say words that are offensive to some people that are not offensive to others, but in case they are offensive to you, we need to make it 18+.
Yeah, that's right. And we want to make sure we don't offend anybody, because if we offend anybody, fuck, that sucks. And there's nothing I fucking hate more than offending some fuckwit. So welcome back. This is an 18+ show. Tonight we have a great program lined up for you. But I do want to do a quick shout-out, a quick rundown of what we're doing. For the next hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, we're going to be doing The Running Dead, DM'd by our fantastic Justin Thomas James. Hey, you earned it, buddy. After which, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break where we will be posting the last audio narration of our last investigator for the Call of Cthulhu campaign, Jarrett Coombs, played by our very own Mycl Barber. We're just giving the applause away today. So you have about 10 minutes to listen to that, and then we're going to be back with Justin, myself, Mycl, Chris, and Alex to roll up some of our skill points. I know, Alex, we haven't seen him in forever. To roll up some of our stats for the Call of Cthulhu campaign, which starts next week. So all that is tonight. So if you want to stick around for The Running Dead, we would more than appreciate it, and we would also appreciate you sticking around at the end for the character creation. But if you don't want to stick around for either, then why are you here? Seriously, why are you even here? Because that's what we do. If you are watching this video right now, give us a quick thumbs up. Give us a quick little like on the YouTube video because it makes us feel happy. It makes Mycl not cry himself to sleep. It makes Justin not want to touch himself. It makes me want to touch myself. It's the best thing in the world. So give us a thumbs up. Please make us feel wanted. If you have Twitter, follow us on Twitter. We are at Invictus Stream. And if you're not a part of the Facebook group, what the heck's going on, man? I know. What's going on? This is crazy. It's sad, really. So come on over to the Facebook group, join, get some XP for joining. And there's so many awesome things you can do with XP. Some great things that you can do with XP in this game tonight, where you can spend it to help or hinder Mycl or myself, the players of this game, as well as the upcoming 10-part campaign that we're doing for Call of Cthulhu is going to have a whole plethora of options that you can use the XP for. So join the Facebook group for the conversation at the very least and have some fun. On that note, every week we reward the most valuable post. This week's winner is none other than Chris Lawrence! Chris Lawrence had a fantastic game, or a fantastic thread, I should say, that inspired a lot of conversation from myself included. I'm talking about Dead of Winter and some of the board games I enjoy, and you started off very AA, which I I liked. My name is Chris, and I'm addicted to games, and I wanted to comment, "Hi, Chris," but I didn't think the context would have. I don't think it would have came across in typing. It's like when you have to use emojis, but there's no Alcoholics Anonymous emoji to communicate what I was doing.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is now.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I get it all the time.
So, Chris, fantastic job. And again, hey, everybody who posts on the Invictus stream is fantastic. Aisha, I couldn't live without mentioning the videos that you do. They're always fantastic. They're always hilarious. And every video that Aisha makes, I always badger her to send them to me because I post them on our YouTube right away and give credit to all the videos that are done because they're just so fantastic and they're funny and great. So thank you to everybody who posts. It's great to come back to a sense of community every week and hear what's going on. And there's a few people who haven't heard from in a while, and I know that you guys are busy. We've seen a few comments from Aisha's brother, who was one of them, who said, I've been busy lately. And look, hey, we get it. Everybody's got lives. But you are never forgotten on the Invictus stream. You are always in our hearts. You are always in our minds. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, brother. So we miss you very much, and we're always welcome to come back. So on that note, because we're kind of doing a bit of a condensed game show tonight, I should say, we're doing two things rather than a 3-hour session. I'm not going to delay anymore. Although I love hearing my voice, and we all love hearing my voice, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to throw it right over to Justin James to start this week's episode of The Running Dead. Justin, take it away.
Okay. Brother Dorian Swain. That's you, Harlan.
Hey.
At least for right now. You have been an acolyte with the Church of Retribution for 5 years. And today, your hard work and dedication is finally paying off. For you, Brother Swain, have been given the opportunity to attend the weekly conclave with the High Brothers. An honor that most acolytes never receive. So you are here to bear witness as the High Brothers discuss the progression of the church.
Do I get a nice comfy chair in the back row?
You get a nice comfy chair. Basically, you're in the conclave. The conclave is what it's called, and it's a large, grand hall. And the way it's set up is there are long tables, 2 rectangular tables, one at either side of the room. And brothers will sit down on one side of this table, and you've got your notes and your pieces of paper and everything that you write on right there. And in the middle of the 2 rows of rectangular tables is the pulpit. Okay?
The pulpit?
The pulpit, not the bull pit.
Oh.
Not the pulpit.
Wait, the ball pit?
If things are getting a little too stressful or religious-y, then you just jump in there. And
now I just Google what a pulpit is. Raised platform. Got it.
That is where the orator would stand.
Now I just Google orator. Got it.
All right. Now that we're on the same page, you have basically just walked in. And you made sure that you were there early, and people are still walking in and getting settled. Everyone's wearing their robes, and every High Brother has a black robe that drapes cleanly to the ground.
Mine's brown because I'm new.
Yes, yours is brown because you're just an acolyte. But the High Brothers have these red crimson sashes that go all the way down to the ground as well.
Oh, man, so cool.
And so looking around, you see there's probably about 25 of them in the room right now. Yeah. And so you're just waiting for the meeting to begin.
Okay, I get a comfy chair, and I'm nervous to say anything because I've waited a long time to be here. Is there anyone sitting around me? Any cute men?
Men and women. The church.
Yeah, but I'm only interested in men. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, okay.
I'd be interested in women because this is the Church of Retribution. Only women, and shame on the thoughts.
There are attractive women around. There are attractive men around. There's a lot of young people in the Church of Retribution, but lots of old people as well. There doesn't really seem to be any in between. And one person that catches your eye is High Brother Carden. And you see him, he's standing in the corner of the grand hall. And he looks like he's talking on a cellular device.
What the hell is that?
But yes, you know him. He's like the leader. Aside from the high priest, he is the leader of all the brothers and was voted into his position. And he basically runs the Church of Retribution until he hears from High Priest Koshai.
Ah, Koshai. Do I recognize the name Koshai?
Oh yeah, High Priest Koshai is the is basically the figurehead of the church. He is the leader of the church. And he isn't here right now. You've never met him before. He's a very elusive figure.
Like L. Ron Hubbard.
Like L. Ron Hubbard, exactly.
Or Tom Cruise. All right, so I get comfy and I remove my robe since it's falling off my shoulder, and I try to overhear what he's saying on his cell phone. I try to listen in on anything, again, because I'm kind of new here and I want to see what I can see.
Okay, so you barely make out. Well, I thought you said that the plan was foolproof. Damn it, I want you to find him. I don't care how you do it, but make sure it is done. And pray that you succeed. I hope for your sake that you do. And then he closes the phone and kind of looks around, looking to see if anybody heard.
and I inconspicuously go back to my everything bagel, which I grabbed off the catered shelf.
Yes, they have catering here. And then people start to rush into, and you wouldn't have been able to hear anymore. And the session begins. Okay, so you take your seat, and Carden talks for a while, talking about clerical matters, talking about who's been praying the most, and
it's me.
And he does welcome the acolytes that have joined today, or the acolyte, you. And after about 40 minutes of him talking and speeches and passing down the word of High Priest Koshai, he gets to this point and says, "Oh, and he does mention there has been rumors about a defector, the man who escaped the Running Dead." And
have I heard any of those rumors? Or is this the first time I'm hearing them?
You've heard them before. You and some of the other acolytes have talked about this person. And
do I know their name? Say their name.
You do know their name, yes, because it was on mainstream television. You know the defector to be a man known as Dennis Collins. And applause.
Crazy applause in here.
Yeah. So he finishes. "So, brothers and sisters, I bid you fear not. A plan is in motion to capture the defector and his new recruits. To us, their little rebellion is like a fly that dares to face the mighty fist of our Lord. May your light guide us." And all the High Brothers respond in unison, "And illuminate the darkness within."
And illuminate the darkness within.
Okay. And then he says, "Brother Merrill, I now turn to you for your report on our show. How are we looking this quarter?" And Merrill, a short man with glasses, stands and says, "I wish I could tell you that it is going well, but our ratings seem to be plummeting. Our audience, it seems, is growing tired of the show. It is impossible to be sure why, but I have the impression that we need some new ideas." "What do you mean?" "Zombies, High Brother Carden. Our contestants have faced thousands of new varieties of them, and while our writing team has done an excellent job introducing new rooms, they appear to be running out of ideas. This past month, we have had to reuse zombies from prior episodes. Clearly, the audience has caught on. The writers suggest that perhaps we could bring some new ideas to them, us being the High Brothers of the Church of Retribution."
Rabble,
yes. "Very well, High Brothers. The floor is now open to any suggestions you wish to put forth." So, all of the other High Brothers, people around you, begin to speak up and say, "Hey, well, why don't we do animal zombies?" And Brother Merrill says, "It's been done. In fact, that was one of the ones we did twice." "Well, what about fat zombies? Big, flubbering giant zombies. That's been done as well, and it received very poor ratings. What about flying zombies? Brother Cecil, of course we've done flying zombies. We've done that. Rat zombies? And so this goes on for a while, where all the High Brothers pitch in and they throw all of their ideas at the Carden and Merrill. But they've either all been done or they were just horrible ideas, like vegetable zombies. So, as you raise your hand, Dorian, the room goes silent, and you feel your hair stand up on end as every face turns towards you. People that you've looked up to, people who are highly outranking you towards you.
Great ideas. I know I'm new, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes, and I mean that. But you know, I'm just sitting here, and I'm hearing a lot of great ideas. Oh, so great. But you know, I was just thinking, you know, why limit it to zombies?
There's an awkward silence, and Brother Carden clears his throat and says, Acolyte Dorian,
Yeah.
I would like to remind you that you are here as a witness to the conclave, and
of course. I didn't mean.
to
And,
witness means not to put your ridiculous ideas forward. And why I believe it's ridiculous is that the zombies are symbolic. The contestants on the show are being punished for evil deeds that they did while they were free men and women. And the facing hordes of the undead is representative of their evil deeds coming back to haunt them.
Yeah, no.
I suggest you keep your tongue from this point forward, Brother Dorian. And Brother Merrill, who seems to be kind of a second in command, says, well, hold on. Brother Carden, I do see where this young acolyte is coming from. If we didn't limit ourselves to the undead, perhaps our ratings would improve. And so Carden and Merrill begin to bicker. And the bickering turns into shouting. And then other High Brothers start to jump in. And it's basically the caucus. It's basically Canadian Parliament having
no one knows what that is.
discussion. Right? Everybody?
Canadian Parliament is
right?
two men fighting over a donut. No, you didn't have it here, eh?
Oh, no, you eat it. No, you eat it.
You eat
No,
that
you
donut,
eat
eh?
it.
I'll buy another one from Timmy's, eh?
So, anyways, they're fighting back and forth, and eventually, basically, the Carden is saying exactly what he told you, but Merrill is saying, no, I mean, if we don't improve our ratings, then there is going to be no show to have. We need our finances. This is backing the church. And eventually, as the noise in the room reaches a crescendo, a booming voice comes from nowhere in particular, but everyone stops. And the voice says, brothers, calm thyselves. For it is I, High Priest Koshai. I have been witnessing this conclave and wish to make my voice heard. And Brother Carden speaks up and says, yes, High Priest, you bless us with your presence. The show is important, but you have lost sight of why. We are not doing this as symbolism. That is so far out from what this show is about that I am disappointed in you, Brother Carden. Even the finances really don't matter so much. No, The running dead is in place to punish those who have sinned against our Lord. And as long as they are being punished, then I do not see any reason why we should limit the way it is done.
I agree.
And the room turns on you. And Carden, who seems to be going red, is clearly going red, and staring at you says, "As you wish, High Priest Koshai. Brother Merrill, bring word of this to your writers. I would like to witness a test run before this change is introduced to the public. On that note, I bring the conclave to a close. We thank High Priest Koshai for his guidance, and may the light guide us all." And the response? And illuminate the darkness within. That's the response. Anyways, yes. So there we go. Fade to black.
Now we'll do the old switcheroo.
We'll do the switcheroo, and we're jumping to William Chambers. You awaken to darkness. And for a minute, you can't tell if your eyes are open or if it's just really dark out. And you realize that it's actually just really dark out. And feeling around, you feel pine needles and leaves, and you get the impression that you are in a forest. And your mic is muted. Mike's mic is muted. 1 sec.
Oh, goodness, Mother Earth, I thought you'd left me here. But no, you're still with me. Thank you. Ah, you smell lovely, although I can't see you. And I pick up, like, even a part of the dirt and rub it in my fingers. Ah, yes.
So as you are getting reacquainted with Mother Earth, you hear some shuffling around you. And you hear groaning. Or actually, no, Harlan, what does your groan sound like? Good.
Dude, is there someone there?
Who's there?
Actually.
Who's there? I stand up. You someone here.
Dude, I must have taken some bad shit, because I don't remember. What the hell? Were we, you know...
What are you doing?
I guess, where are you? I can't even see you, but...
I search my pockets.
So I'll stop doing those hand signals.
Do I have anything in my pockets?
Do you have anything in your pockets? No, but you are wearing a very sharp suit. And William Chambers, you are wearing very casual clothes, a leather vest, like a really casual, like Willie Nelson vest, you know?
Nice. No, this feels right.
I start patting him
right.
down.
And
you don't.
And I check his pockets.
You check his pockets. There's nothing.
Dude, I don't even know you. Like,
quiet.
What are you doing? Like,
we need light. Do you have light?
Oh, I probably have a lighter somewhere, because, you know, you always need a lighter to get a little spark.
So feeling around for your lighter.
Well, maybe it's not my lighter, I feel, but that's all right, too. All right.
All of a sudden, lights burst out from above you and illuminate you, and you see that you are surrounded by pine trees. And you hear a voice, and it's a strange voice, almost mechanical. And it says, "Hello all, and welcome to Castigation Land." And far off in the distance, you hear the subtle music of.
I do not like this.
The amusement park dedicated to our amusement and your punishment. That's right. If you're here, then you've been very naughty boy or girl and deserve to be castigated. That's right, castigated, not the word that may sound like. But
Fine.
don't you
God.
fret. Our Lord above is forgiving and has allowed each of you a chance to repent and have all your sins washed away. All you have to do is play our little game.
Dude, that's a bad trip.
What is castigated? I do not know this word.
Castigated is punished.
I'm talking to Luke. I'm talking to William. William, what is castigated? I do not know this word.
It just means we're gonna be like punished for something. I don't even know what I did, man. Like,
Lucas does
seriously.
not get punished. Lucas does not get punished. This is wrong. Hand me lighter. I can't. Oh wait, we can see now. So I do a look around. What you said? Pine trees?
Yeah, there's pine trees. And looking around, now that it's illuminated, you see that there is a miniature train track, and it's curving constantly. And through the trees, you can just barely make out a fenced-in area. But you don't know what's back there. There's some buildings, and it looks like it goes up. And then behind you, the other way, very well illuminated, is where you see like a Ferris wheel, you see a merry-go-round, and a bunch of tents. And the voice speaks up again and goes on to explain basically where you are, the layout of the park. He says there are 4 different zones. Okay, so if you picture a square, there's one zone in each corner. Sorry, there's 5 zones, and then there's one zone right in the middle, smack dab between all of them. Okay, and in the middle is the forest that makes like a donut, and in the middle of the donut is the chapel, the administrative areas, and the like medical tent and gift shop and all that stuff. Okay, so the 4 different zones. There is the Carnival zone, and that's probably where you're looking at. That's where you'll find your merry-go-round, all of your amusement park games, Ferris wheel, all that stuff. And then you have the thrill zone. Are you writing this down?
Oh, whoa.
I write
Dude,
this
I got
down.
nothing to write on. Like, what the hell?
Quiet, I write this down. Carnival, thrill, go.
Carnival zone, thrill zone, which is where you'll find all of your fast roller coasters and haunted house. Then you've also got your splash zone, and then your kid zone.
Yeah, dude, splash zone.
Quiet, they talk. And what is last?
The last one is the kid zone. So the splash zone, and then the kid zone.
I do not belong here. I leave. Which way is exit?
There is nobody mentioned any exit.
I talk to man in sky. Get me out of here. I do not belong here. Lucas does not belong here. Leave.
But it sounds like the voice is on autopilot, and it continues its script and says each zone has a sponsor station where sponsors may or may not have left gifts to make things easier for the contestants.
Ah, communism, it's a beautiful thing.
I do not understand.
People
I
just
understand
giving
communism.
and sharing and...
There is nothing wrong with communism. You and I see eye to eye on this.
Absolutely.
Community members can spend 2 experience to give the players a bronze box, 5 experience to give a silver box, and 10 experience for a gold box. Okay? But they have to get to these sponsor stations in each of the zones. Now, the way to win the game is to collect a key from each of the zones and get to the chapel, because the chapel is locked by 4 locks, and the only way to get in is by unlocking all 4.
So we get 4 keys, 1 from each zone, open door, and we can leave?
That is correct. That's how you win the game.
Then we do this. And I look at William. William, we work together to get out. Yeah?
Absolutely. Let's do this, dude. Like, let's go. Is it okay, though, if we start with, like, the Carnival zone? Because I feel like there's going to be cotton candy there. And I think that's a good place to start. I'm famished, and why not get a little sugar boost?
I do not care where we start. Let us leave this place. I do not understand this word carnival. It does make no sense to me.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. We'll have a good time. I don't Like, how is this even punishment? Castigate me all you want. Let's go.
This fun, this carnival is fun, yeah. Alright, we go to carnival, whatever.
All right, so you make your way towards the merry-go-round and all of that stuff, and it's a bright orange light illuminating the grounds and the zone, and you find yourself in the middle of everything and surrounded by different activities. You could go on the merry-go-round, you could go on the Ferris wheel, you could try your hand at one of the games.
I want to look around first and see if there's any, like, weapons, like any pipes I can pull off anything, any sort of something that I would arm myself with, because I feel like Lucas is a brute. He would want to find something.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm looking for, like, corn dogs. Hopefully they got, like, veggie corn dogs, because... Oh, my God, I'm so hungry. I'm like,
What is veggie corn dog? What is this?
oh, it's delicious, dude. Just trust me on it.
It
So you guys
doesn't sound
find-
delicious.
William, you find a corn dog shack, but it doesn't seem to be anybody manning it. And Lucas, as you're looking around, you see there is one game that has assault rifles, a bunch of assault rifles just sitting on the counter.
I walk up and grab one. Yes.
And you realize that it's tethered with a chain.
What is this?
And all of a sudden, the tent that it's attached to illuminates, and you see walls lined with stuffed animals and prizes, and a robot man stands there with his arms on his chest. He's wearing striped shirt and a carnival hat, and says, "Well, step right up, try your hand at the shooting competition. Hey, we have a game for you. That's right. If you can shoot the target 3 times, that's it, only 3 times, then you win yourself a prize. Maybe you'll win yourself a key."
We got to
Dude,
shoot 3
Fucking
targets.
robot, man?
Yes.
Seriously, what kind of shit did I have before this?
You had no
And I'm
sheep.
just gonna, like... just gonna touch your face a little, Harlan, and pinch you to make sure you're real.
Do not touch my face anymore.
Thanks, Lucas, dude. Just want to make sure you're real.
Listen to me. This is all real. I did not do nothing what you're saying. I want Key to get out. You stand in my way, you get out of my way. You want to work with me, we work together.
Dude, as you were. Slow down.
What
So
do you
as
have on
guys-
you? You keep holding this. What is this? You hold this in your hand. Is cigarette? I could use cigarette.
And I checked to see if I got anything on me.
No, you don't got anything on you.
Ah,
As you guys are having this conversation, you see that there are actually people walking around. This amusement park doesn't seem to be very nice. Doesn't seem to be abandoned. There are people, some of them look really rough, not too many of them either. Some of them going around really hastily and getting on the merry-go-round, getting on the Ferris wheel and trying different things. And in the distance, you see there's a clown going around and handing things to people. And,
Is
walking.
clown big? Is he tall clown?
He's
I do
tall.
not like
He's a
clowns.
normal-sized clown.
I
But
don't
he's
like.
far away. He's far away right now. You don't need to worry about it, Lucas.
It doesn't
Right now
matter.
you've
I
got-
don't like clown. Does the assault rifle turn away from the booth?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I do not like clown. If clown steps closer, I shoot him.
And the voice of the person in the tent says, "Wouldn't you like to play the game? You might win yourself a key."
I do not want to play a game with clown nearby. He scares me.
So you stand there and wait.
He's
Lucas,
And the
dude, I
clown-
thought you wanted out. I thought you want a key. Dude, just shoot. It's a
Why-
game.
I do not like clowns. Go find clown. I will shoot while we do that. I cannot focus until clown is gone.
You want me to find the clown? Sure.
Go
yeah,
find
don't you-
clown until I finish shooting. And I take aim and I take 3 shots.
Okay, so it's only one shot at a time.
Oh, right.
The assault rifle feels limited in some way, but you do fire, and you're gonna have to roll for this. So you roll and you add your shooting bonus to whatever
And I
you
roll
on the
4
fate.
die, right?
4 fate die. That is correct.
Already! I got a plus, and I have 4 in shooting. It's my highest one.
Nice.
All right, no problem. So the first target goes down. Bing, bang, boom, no problem. And the voice
Now it's
says,
style.
"Oh, that was too easy. Let's try it again with something a little bit tougher." And then the target begins to move side to side.
All right. Is target clown, or is it just regular target?
It's just a regular target.
Okay, then it's fine. No problem.
And
Oh, I think I should
gee.
it.
no problem. Okay, so bang! The second target goes down, and the voice says again, "Well, you looks like we've got ourselves a sharpshooter. Well, I don't know if you'll be so successful this time." And you realize that something begins to spin around in the middle of the tent. And as it spins around, you see that it's a man tied in a chair. And he's sitting there, and he's got a gag in his mouth, and he's like, "No, no, no."
This is a human man?
This is your third target. Shoot it, then you get a key.
And I turn to the guy. There's a guy standing behind the counter doing all this announcing, right?
The robot, yeah.
Oh, it's a robot?
Yeah.
I turn to the robot and I say, "Robot, is this real man?"
This is the third target. And I want you to roll for perception.
Okay. 4
And
again.
I'd be on that too. I'd be like, dude, you can't do this. No key is worth this.
So 1.
Oh, this would be notice. What would you say your notice is?
Fair, maybe average. I'll say
Fair,
average.
Okay, and that's plus 1.
Only plus 1.
Okay. So, at the last second, you see the man who's sitting in the chair move his right hand. And as you look over, you see that he's got a gun, and it's aiming right at you.
Ah. So it is a real man.
Yeah.
Alright. I have no problem shooting a real man. I just want to make sure this is man I kill. And I shoot him.
Okay, so just as his finger's about to pull the trigger. Actually, no, we're going to do a timed one because
Alright.
your response was a little slow. So we're going to do...
Well, my only response was I just wanted to make sure it was a guy. I was going to be like, "Use this man?" And the minute someone was like, "Yeah," I'd be like, "Okay," and then shoot.
no
So
problem.
that's all I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but that's time. Let's time it.
All right, so it's your roll versus my roll. I'm the guy
boy.
sitting in the chair. You're doing a shoot roll. I'm doing a shoot roll. And I got a +3. You got to beat a +3.
I have +5.
Okay, no problem. Just before he's about to fire, you clock him in the head, and his gun shoots off to the side.
Oh, did he have gone too? That's great, but I kill him anyway. And I shoot him again. If he dead now, give me key.
Okay, so the voice says, "Congratulations! You now have a chance to win yourself a key. Go ahead and roll a fate dice, and if it's a plus, then you got the key for the Carnival Zone."
And I turn to William and I say, "Did you get rid of Clown?"
Dude, you just killed somebody. What the hell are we getting castigated for if to win we kill people?
You never kill people, William. Where are you from?
Dude, all life is precious. It's a gift from Mother Gaia.
Oh, speaking of Gaia, funny story. She's not very nice. You think life precious. You like him. Okay. No problem. I climb over the booth and I pick up the man's gun who dropped.
Ah, nice. Okay. So you grab the gun, and you do a quick check, and you see it's only got 3 bullets left in it.
That's enough.
Okay. And
Can you imagine?
you want to roll...
No, William doesn't stand in Lucas's way.
So go ahead and see if you win the key. Roll a fate die.
Negative, no.
All right. Unfortunately, I cannot give you the key today. And, well, it seems to me that someone isn't too happy that you're here. And
Where
you
is
turn
key? You
around.
said, hold on, you said shoot targets and get key. Where is key?
I said that you had win a chance to earn the key.
I shoot the robot with the machine gun.
All right, and it goes, alert, alert, someone.
Just keep shooting it until the clip
Dude, I need to hit, like, we all need to come down a little bit here, right now.
You need to come down. Watch my back. Make sure the clown does not come. And I did want to check the body of the guy who was killed in the chair, too. I forgot to.
Okay. So you check, and you find that he is carrying a little piece of paper in his pocket.
And I open the piece of paper and I take a look at it. Is it in English?
It's a map.
Oh, okay.
It's a map.
I was gonna. Is there English on the map?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I hand it to William. I say, read this. This was on the dead man that we had to kill to get key to get out. William, get this program. We need to get out of here alive.
So you open it up, and it looks like a map, and it looks like there's an X on it, and it looks like it goes through some sort of mountain to get to the X.
So I'll take a look around. Do I see a mountain?
Yes, there is a mountain in the thrill zone.
Of course there is.
So as you're looking at the map, you smell something enticing. It smells like the...
Is it on the map, or I smell it in the general air?
You smell it in the general air. You smell the corn dog place is probably open.
Oh, I have such a dilemma right now, Lucas. Such a dilemma.
I'm just cleaning the gun, and I'm not even listening to him.
Okay, well, I think it says on the map that first we have to go to that corn dog shop.
Fine, go. I'll meet you there in 2 seconds. It's 5 feet away. Just be back. Can I take bullets out of the machine gun and put them into the gun? Is it the same millimeter?
You'd have to do like a mechanics roll.
Let's do it, because we got nothing else to do but some mechanics routes.
Well, let's do it with let's see what happens with Will, or William. Mechanics roll. Okay, what did you roll?
+1.
+1. Okay, so I will say that you do manage to get 2 bullets out of it.
Sweet. Total of 5. All right.
But they're not fitting of the pistol.
Oh.
They wouldn't fit in the pistol.
Fair enough. I take them anyway. Well, it depends on, like, if it's a submachine gun.
You might find another one. Yeah, that's true.
It could.
Okay, so William, you make your way over to the pogo stand, and there isn't anybody behind it, but you see pogos lined up along the front of the counter of the caravan.
Sorry, that was for Aisha, who needed us to do the last 15 minutes in interpretive dance.
Oh, I didn't even get to see your dance.
Sounds good. Okay, so you've got 5 pogos lined up in front of you.
Dude, but like, are they like made from animal, or are they like veggie pogo dogs? Because I can't do animal.
So as you're debating this,
I start walking over to him slowly.
And I gotta check, because are they actually, even if they're veggie, are they made in animal oils or pure vegetable oils?
You feel a tapping on your shoulder.
Dude.
And you look around and you see a white face covered in makeup with red afro, and he says, "Are you hungry?"
I'm famished, man. I haven't eaten like forever.
Well, here, have some cotton candy. And he pulls out a beautiful piece of pink and blue cotton candy just for you.
I don't even have any like cash, dude.
Don't worry about it. This one's on me.
I love taking candy from strangers. You're the best, clown.
No problem. Would you like a balloon animal too?
Seriously, you do balloon animals?
That
rocks. I was trying to do it, like, because, chicks kind of dig that, and so I was trying to learn how to do it. But yeah, let's see ya.
What kind of animal would you like?
Like a dog? I've always wanted a dog. Just always seemed cruel to me to have one in such a small apartment.
How about flesh-eating termites? Pop! And he pops the balloon, and all of a sudden, the explosion, you close your eyes and flinch, and you feel something crawling on you.
Oh God! What is this?
Do they go up his butt? Make them go up his butt! Okay, so me witnessing probably the tail end of this, I just shoot the fucking clown in the back of the head. Ah, no!
And he spins around, the gun wound right in the back of his head, leaking blood. He turns around and says, "Why did you do this to me?" And he begins staggering towards you.
Okay, like,
Oh,
seriously, this is one thing, that is one other frickin' freaky thing.
God, your face freaked me out.
In real life.
And I'm like, oh God! I guess I don't know. I shoot him again in the face. I just keep shooting him in the face.
And he begins to laugh. And he collapses on the ground, and you see his body still convulsing.
And I walk over to him and I just stomp on his face.
All right.
And I run over and I start slapping the termites off of William. William, you can't do this. We need to stay together.
All right.
Dude, didn't you tell me to go get... I'm pretty sure you told me to go get the clown. Didn't you tell me to get the clown? I'm pretty sure.
I told you to stay away from clown. And I slap him across the face. William!
Okay, sorry, dude. I guess we'll just have to, like, pay more attention to your, like, Russianese or whatever it is you're speaking there.
Oh, it's Russian. William, we need to work together to get out of here. If you want to work with me, you need to be smart. What did you want? Corn dog? I reach and grab 2 corn dogs. And I give one to him and eat one myself.
Okay, so the body of the clown lies on the ground, blood pooling around it. And you see that a lot of the people that were here, you see, aren't here anymore.
Let's get out of here. Key is gone.
Can I use some of the, like, paper or something, like a popcorn container or something, to scoop up the flesh-eating termites and maybe put them on the clown so that at least they get to eat something?
Well, actually, the flesh-eating termites have moved over to the clown, and they've started devouring him already. And from the inside, it's happening very quickly, much faster than they ate you. But from
okay, time to go. They look good.
From the inside of his clothes, you see the body diminishing, and you hear a little cling.
Oh, dude, did you hear
metal
that?
Touches the ground.
I hear nothing. Let's get out of here.
No, hang on. I heard a little cling. Like, might be a key, man. Might be a key. Don't we need a key?
I don't know.
We said we need a key.
What is cling? I don't understand cling. Explain cling.
Like the sound of the key hitting the cement.
What
the
is
pavement.
key? What is key? I don't understand key. Oh, Kiev! I know Kiev. Dirty country.
Pretty sure you're the one that just told me we had to be smart about this.
Dirty city, I should say. Kiev.
Okay, how do I get to that key without getting the flesh-eating termites? Is there a way?
Yes, there is a way.
So, would I roll like a spot check or something like that? Or...
Yep, you could do a notice roll.
Alright. I've got spot, I've got forage. I could forage through the clown.
If there's any meat around, you could probably throw that to them. They might be interested in the meat.
Well, I've still got the rest of my corn dog because I haven't touched it because I don't know if it's real or not.
There you go.
Alright. So I'll sort of like twirl it up in the clown and then toss it just a few feet over.
All right, and the termites take the bait. They run over to the pogo, and you have a couple seconds to reach down and find the key. And it is a red key.
The okay. Key from clown. William! High five, man!
All right.
So William, I did not like you, but I like you now. I feel like you and I can be working together.
I think it's just because it's a red key that you like it.
I love red key. The key in Rush Square reminds me of home.
So as you think back of your Russian heritage, you realize that you should probably get some other keys and make your way to another area.
Yes.
Now,
We
this
run
key-
to Thrill. I want to go to Thrill Land, and I lead William by the hand.
All right. Now I do tell him that now that we've got the corn dogs, we do have to make our way to the mountain. Eh, Lucas?
Why mountain?
And I show him the map. And again, because it came off a dead guy, I'm kind of like, eee.
Where is the mountain located on the map?
It's in the thrill zone.
Perfect. I want to go Thrill Zone. I tell you why. No, I won't tell you why yet. Let's go. I like you, William, but I don't know you.
Tight-lipped Russians.
Don't know if I can trust you just yet. Let's go.
So you continue towards the thrill zone, and as you're walking there, you pass by what you deduce must be a sponsor station. All right.
Oh, okay.
There is a blue pad on the ground, kind of like one of those like warp beams from Star Trek,
Hmm.
and it's sitting right there, so you could go in and see if anybody wants to sponsor you, or you could continue on. Now, Lucas, you spent all your bullets, right?
How many times did I shoot it?
I thought 3.
Yeah, and I had I feel like I only shot it twice. One in the back of the head and once in the front. But I did say keep shooting, so sure, we'll say 3.
Okay. So you're out of ammo. You could risk going to the thrill zone, or you could.
I want to go to the red box. I mean the bronze box. Is it there? Is the bronze there and it can be upgraded, or no boxes are there?
It's basically no. If someone wants to spend XP on a bronze box, it's 2 experience points, or they can spend 5 to make it a silver box.
I want to call to the TV. I find the nearest video camera, which I assume we've noticed everywhere now. Yeah.
Yep.
You out there, I could use a gun. Do what you will, but I could use a gun. William, do you want anything? Come in here, say to this.
Well, I did give my corn dog away, and I'm really starting to feel the rumblies. And I get really hangry when I'm hungry, and sometimes I get migraines when I'm hungry. And so food would be good if anyone's got food. That would be great. And if you want to throw a little
Go ahead, William.
in there, that'd be
Useful
good
as
too.
always. William, give him corn dog, give me gun.
All right. So it looks
Aisha.
like
Aisha said sold silver.
wonderful.
Woo!
Thank you very much, Aisha, for your purchase. Silver's the way to go, really, because I mean there's some real duds in the bronze box. But hey, let's see what we find. Okay, so 5 experience from Aisha. Thank you very much once again. And who? Oh, and Hippie gets a bronze. So
Woo!
2 more.
I like that I get better than William.
So 2 more from Aisha.
Honestly, I'm not really expecting William to make it too far tonight.
Alrighty, so why don't you guys roll? So each of you roll a 1d20. William's going to be rolling from the bronze.
I got a
category.
2.
You got a 2. Oh, wow, nice.
Is it a gun?
You'll see.
Is it a Russian AK-47?
Okay, 15 for. Oh, nice. Oh,
Maybe a doobie and an AK-47. It's gonna be like
Yes.
All right, so William, in your bronze box, you find 4 wood, like a 4 wood, like iron, I guess.
Oh.
or
Yeah,
wood,
yeah, yeah.
not
Yeah,
iron.
yeah.
4 iron.
Sweet. I've
4
been
iron.
thinking about
I don't know
golf.
Okay, so then you get that, and also it comes with some peanuts. So whoever
You lucky.
Lucas, you're not like anaphylactic or anything, are you?
I
I don't want to like.
I do not know this word anaphylactic.
Lucas,
You're not like allergic to peanuts.
No,
This
but
won't kill you.
my first girlfriend did anaphylactic. She enjoyed anaphylactic.
so in your
Okay,
box,
so I'm just waiting for Aisha's video of this, of you going, my first girlfriend enjoyed anaphylactic, and then Justin going,
Then I'll give her a clear sample. My first girlfriend enjoyed anal phylactic. All right, what do I get?
You get a Glock with 10 bullets and a Coke bottle attached as a silencer. A suggestion given to me a long time ago by Hans Ziegler, but we haven't used it yet. So thank you very much, Hans, for that one.
Perfect. Let's go. And I pull him towards the thrill zone.
Okay, so you reach the gate of the thrill zone and you stick the key in and it opens. And the rest.
Oh, the key was to the thrill zone. Oh.
Well, it's to the thrill zone. It's to everything basically. Like, it'll open the new areas.
I gotcha.
So you go into the thrill zone, and right away on your left, after passing some shrubs and some trees, you see the haunted house, and you have to pass the haunted house to get to the. Or you can just walk by. You don't have to go through it.
Well, I turn to William. I say, William, I said earlier why I wanted to go to Thrillland. Now I tell you because I was not ready before. I love haunted houses. When I was young,
love them too!
When I was young, growing up in Russia, we went to haunted houses all the time, and I loved them. Would you like to go in?
Absolutely. I fucking love haunted houses. And I'll pull up my pant leg, and I'll show him like the tat I have of like Freddy Krueger.
And I, too, roll up my sleeve and show him the Russian prison tattoo of Mike Myers, the killer from Halloween.
Oh.
William, you and I are brothers from a different side of the world. I trust you.
And William recognizes the tattoo not as Mike Myers from Halloween, but actually as the comedian. Whoever did the tattoo was pulling a prank on this dementive guy.
I feel like this is the worst idea to do when we are looking for keys. But I also think there is small possibility that key lies in a haunted house. Also, haunted houses fucking rule. Let's go. And I walk up with my gun drawn.
All right, so you step inside, and as you both step in, the door closes automatically behind you. And you find yourself...
fucking creepy. I love it. I don't know when... I forgot I wasn't Dennis yet.
That's Scottish, man, not Irish.
Well, Dennis is in both.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're in a small chamber. It's completely dark, and all of a sudden you hear psst as a mist slowly fills the room, and you inhale some warm, sweet-smelling fumes or mist or something.
Nice. This is really relaxing. Is it like lavender? Because I often have give my pillow a little spritz before I go to bed at night.
At first it smells kind of like lavender, but then it starts to smell more like the opposite of lavender, which is...
Arundel! Arundel!
I don't know, Draenor? And what is William Chambers' biggest fear?
Oh, that's it. Confinement. Oh man, confinement. I hate.
Okay, perfect. So all of a sudden you realize that Lucas is no longer with you.
Whoa!
And a light turns on, and you find yourself in a room where all the walls are completely painted black, and there is one pot light from the ceiling illuminated the whole room, and some mist at your feet. And all of a sudden, you hear some hydraulics and some gears as the walls begin to close in on you.
Oh God!
And Lucas, what is Lucas Dementiev's biggest fear?
Lucas does not enjoy clowns. However, this is not his biggest fear. Lucas's biggest fear is being covered in feathers.
Okay.
Duck feathers, to be specific.
All right, duck feathers. Okay, so
well, it's more a fear of being tickled by feathers, but that's as close as we're gonna get.
Okay, so a light turns on, and you find that William is no longer with you, and you are in a similar room with black paint all over the walls and floors and ceiling, one pot light, and on one end of the room, you see a fan.
Hi, fan. I sign you autograph.
No, it's the industrial. It's the industrial type of fan. And as you're squinting to get a better look, you feel and some sticky liquid has just covered your whole body.
I've seen Home Alone. Como se diz?
And it's honey. You realize it's actually honey.
William, where is you? I'm covered in honey for no reason.
All of a sudden, the fan turns on, and you see feathers, specifically duck feathers, begin to blow in the air towards you.
Not duck feathers. No, Papa, no.
All right.
No.
So, William Chambers, what are you doing?
Lucas! Lucas! Where are you? I thought you said you were gonna... Oh, God.
No response at all. The walls are closing in. They're probably about 3 meters away from each other.
Okay, I want to very quickly take my 4 wood and see if I can like use it as a shim somewhere to stop the wall from moving any closer.
Okay, good.
If I have to, I can break it, and then like so the head of the club comes off, and then that would be a lot pointier to get in a little tighter.
So I want you to do a resources roll. How resourceful is William Chambers?
Oh, freaking genius level. I don't have it written anywhere. I do have seduction.
Oh.
You can seduce the walls, or you could do resources, and you're rolling just a flat roll. You're trying to beat a 3, because it's pretty hard to do this.
Alrighty. Let me clear that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no.
All right.
And my golf club shatters.
Yeah, you stick your golf club in, and the wall just crushes over it like a steamroller. And it just keeps coming forward. And push on it as you will. It keeps on getting smaller and smaller.
No!
So, and Lucas, what are you doing as he's doing that?
I'm freaking out, screaming about my father on the floor in the ball. No, Papa, no more pickle with feathers.
Okay, all right.
I stand up, and I start walking towards the fan. No.
And as you're getting closer to the fan, yes, more and more feathers. All right. So you're walking forward, you're shambling closer to the fan, and meanwhile, in the technicians' chambers of the Church of Retribution, where they are programming the show, a few brothers are standing around watching this, and on the camera to the haunted house, all they see is William Chambers standing on one leg, trying to push the walls apart, and they see Lucas.
My papa.
Yeah, you screaming at your papa, and it's just a normal room.
Yeah, Papa, no!
It's just you guys standing around, and in the middle of the room is a key on a pedestal.
All right.
But yeah, you guys don't know that.
So I stop for a second, realizing that it's futile, and I turn my back to the fan, and I do a roll to kind of try to regain a bit of my composure.
Willpower.
Yeah. Which I'm going to say is good, because I haven't written it down, and he just struck me as that kind of guy. He's a strong-willed person. All right. So that's +3.
Okay. So, you blink a few times, and you start to realize...
Well, I start thinking. I start thinking as I'm doing it. As I'm getting composure, I realize the surrealness of this. And Lucas's mind is a clever mind, and he starts thinking the specifics of being covered by feathers are so specific. And wait a minute, this cannot be real. And Lucas quickly deciphers or figures out that that's his biggest fear, hands down. This is the thing I am most afraid of. And then he realizes and changes his deepest fear on a fundamental level to something else.
I want to die. I'm so afraid of dying in a motorboating accident in the cleavage of a Victoria's Secrets model.
Yeah, right.
It terrifies me.
Well, he starts thinking of all the negative things that William has done, and he starts saying, I am so afraid of seeing William again. I am so afraid of seeing William again.
All right, do another willpower roll. This is
Yeah.
going to be tough. This is going to be a 3 again.
Well, let's do that shit.
Nice.
Lucas,
Nice.
the Mind of Masters, convinces himself that his biggest fear is being with William again, with the key, standing out front of this house. Oh, it's so afraid.
All right, and boom, it happens. You succeeded with style. So there's a pop, and you find yourself in your biggest nightmare. You are standing outside the haunted house with the key, with William.
And I hug him. Oh God, thank you, Lucas.
Don't worry, William. What was, out of curiosity, what did you see in there?
I was in a room and all the freaking walls were closing in. It was gonna crush me. Oh my God, I could barely breathe. It was so terrifying.
But why is this so terrifying to you? You don't like being alone?
No, I love being alone, man. Just being out there under the sky and the stars with Mother Gaia. No, alone's not the problem, man. It's the confinement. I like the freedom. I want to be able to move.
Don't tread on me, yeah?
Don't fence me in. That one too.
This signs everywhere signs, yeah? 5-man electrical band.
You,
All right.
you speak to my soul, brother. You speak to my soul.
So
All right.
you guys now have the key to the thrill zone. And you have the key to the carnival zone. You've got 2 zones left. You got the splash zone and the kid zone.
So I turn to William and say, let's head to Splash Zone quickly. We need to get out of here.
I am kind of afraid of kids because, once you have kids, then it's like you're trapped. Because, you got to be responsible for them. I do have a fear of
kids in Russia are murderers and thieves. They kill my father and kill my mother.
Sounds like you come from a rough neighborhood, man.
Da, it was a rough neighborhood. In the kid's age, one was 3. It's very young.
So you guys continue moving forward.
He choked her with his dry umbilical cord. It was not even severed. All right, so we run over to the splash zone.
Yeah, so you make it to the splash zone. And this area is exactly as you'd expect. Lots of tall slides, wave pool. The aquarium is off in the distance. Where would you like to try and find your key?
Dude, lazy river.
No, I think aquarium is where it might be.
You don't think we'll find it just going down the lazy river?
Well, if you like, you check river, I check aquarium. Yeah?
No, I don't want to get trapped in a room again. I'm coming with you, Lucas. You saved my ass.
Then we flip
One day
the
I'm
coin.
going to repay that debt.
Negative is a lazy river, positive is aquarium. Aquarium it is.
All right. So you make your way to the aquarium, and you step through the doors, and it's beautiful blue light, shimmering blue light. And you see a variety of sea creatures, manta rays, more manta rays.
Praise Gaia. Look at the
And-
diversity. Look at the beauty. Look at the
and-
colors.
Everyone do a notice roll.
Like Spot?
Yeah. What's your
All
notice? That's a skill.
Notice
That's only fair.
Mine's 0.
So +4.
All right. So William Chambers, as you are going around, you see a key.
I'm just taking it all in, man. There's Key!
Yeah, and it is in the biggest tank of them all. Looks like this tank actually goes out and the audience can sit down above ground and watch, kind of like SeaWorld sort of thing. And you don't know what's inside. It could be a whale. It could be a really big starfish.
I'm sure it is not a whale or starfish. Those two things came to mind. I just don't think they are them. But I will jump in and go swimming. Wish me luck.
Dude, I'll come with you.
No, it does not need to risk both of us.
What risk, man? Mother Gaia is gonna protect us.
You
She's
speak
got
a
our
lot
backs.
of this Mother Gaia you speak of. I do not know a Gaia, but I do know a Mother Russia. And Mother Russia always has your back, too.
So, we're good. Let's go. And of course, I don't even have to take off my shoes because I got none.
Alright, so I quickly check around to the area to make sure there's no closets with breathing apparatuses and shit in them.
No, of course not. That would be too easy.
Of course. Let's just hold our breaths.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's too deep. Maybe about 20 feet. 20 feet deep.
Alright. So we climb outside and stand on the edge of it. And I take off everything but my swimming trunks.
Okay.
I mean, my underwear.
It's still
No, I go
nighttime, by the
naked.
way.
He was fully naked.
Oh, okay.
And he's got
Alright.
tattoos all over him. This rippled
Nice.
body, like Eastern
Alright.
Promises.
Cool. I had never seen that movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
So it's still nighttime, by the way. Just for anybody who's wondering, it is night, and the water is calm.
Well, again, can we then, because I imagine I'm seeing the key from the glass, right? So we're looking in and see the key, but we'd have to go up and out. So are there any light switches for like spotlights and like big baseball diamond lights, that sort of thing for the show?
You'd have to look around to find them. It might take you some time.
Okay.
Lucas, are you going to go in first, or are you going to wait?
I will wait.
Okay. So it takes about 15 minutes, but eventually you do find a control panel with the light switch for the pool, and you flick it on.
Yep.
And you see that the pool isn't... if there is something in the pool, you can't tell because it does go underground at some point. Like, it does go under the seats.
So on the control panel, is there any there's lights obviously, but is there any shark cage door open, orchid cage door open,
Cthulhu door open.
Cthulhu door open?
No. Not this one. There is a a radio tower sort of thing that someone can stand in and observe.
Right.
But you check the door there; it's locked. You can try to break your way in.
No, man, that's vandalism. I don't do it.
Of course.
Unless there was some monkey locked in a cage inside, but being tested on.
Well, yeah. Because a monkey
William,
is a
in there
sentient
they are
being
doing
and we're
tests
dying for.
on baby rabbits. They do tests in that room on baby rabbits. Go break in. All right. I'm going to do a spotting into the tank to make sure that I don't see anything. And I don't see anything.
No, it looks completely clear.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump in because I actually have. Not that you can see it, but I have swimming.
Oh, nice.
Because why wouldn't a hippie like to spend time in the water?
Of course. So you jump in first, and Lucas, are you going to jump in after him, or are you going to stand out here?
I will jump in after him.
Okay. So Williams jumps in, and how long are you waiting after?
Obviously, I bring my gun in, just so you know. Obviously.
Oh, right. Yes, yeah, because that's going to be useful.
Glocks shoot underwater, bro.
What's that?
You can shoot a Glock underwater.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, good to know. So, William, you jump in, and you begin swimming towards what you believe is where the key is.
Yep.
And I will need for you to do a swimming roll to see how accurate you are in getting to where you think it is.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
All
You go
right.
right back. And I'm just standing at the edge underwater with the gun, waiting for you to come back.
Okay, all right. So, Williams, you find the key, no problem. Lucas, I want you to do a notice roll.
A notice roll?
Yeah.
Plus, so 3.
3. So, you see that William Chambers has got the key, and he's gone up to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn and are about to pull yourself up when you see a large figure moving towards you.
I fire
Is it
twice.
Oprah?
I fire twice, and then I pull myself up.
Okay, so do your shoot rolls. That's 2 ammo that you've gone down as well.
Yeah, how much ammo? You said 10, right?
Yeah,
So
10 bullets.
8 ammo. Pew! So that's nothing plus 4, so plus 4.
All right. Some red. You just have time to see a red cloud appear, and then you pull yourself up.
Fuck yeah!
What it was.
Doesn't
Got
matter.
some good rolling tonight, finally.
Right? And I say, William, you got key?
Right here, Lucas. No problem.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Let me just put it somewhere safe.
And I blow the
want
water
you
off the
guys-
tip of the gun.
I want you guys to roll a fate die. Just one.
0. Oh, my mind's blank.
Blank.
All right.
Roll.
Roll again. Yeah.
Negative! No!
I balance you out, my friend. I balance
Oh,
you out. We're like
Okay.
the yin and yang.
Lucas, you pull yourself out of the water and you say this line to William, and you see that he is inspired by it and ready to move forward.
I know this
And
scene.
all of a sudden you hear
I've
a
seen Deep
splash
Blue Sea.
behind you. I was thinking Deep Blue Sea too. But instead of a shark jumping out of the water and grabbing you from the edge, you feel a tentacle wrap around your neck.
No!
What you believe is a giant octopus is pulling you in, and you can do a physique roll to try to break free, but you're gonna have to beat a 5.
Alright, well, I don't have a physique set, so I'm going to do it now. And I'm going to do good.
All right.
Oh, it's not going to matter, because I did not beat a 5. But I still have my Glock. I'm going to shoot it like 8 times. Well, 8 times. I literally can shoot it 8 times.
All right. So you got a 2 on that, right?
Yeah. No,
So this
there was
creature's-
2 negatives. So, I got 2, you're right.
So this creature's attack is a physique. So you're gonna take a physique
Physical
Damage.
stress.
physical stress.
No!
So you can take the 3 slot, you can take the 1 slot, or you can take the 2 slot.
I'll take the 1 slot.
The 1 slot. Okay. Still wrapped around your neck, and you begin to shoot at it. Okay. I want you to do a shoot roll, and this time it's going to be a 4. You're trying to beat a 4 just because you are being strangled.
Oh, 4.
4, still enough. Okay, so you do manage to shoot it, and the bullets fly. Now this time you still have to make one more escape roll for physique, but at this time it's going to be a 3 instead of a 5.
Come on! Can William help me at all?
Yep, William can help. William, what are you doing?
Yell at him. Help me with this tentacle! It is stronger than Putin's grass!
All right, so I'll go and see if I can aid him.
What's your physique?
I have none listed.
Okay, so then you're going to give him a +0 bonus.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh, man. No, I got 2.
Okay. So with your 2, you have to take a 1 stress.
Another one.
Yep.
And I keep firing.
All right. So we'll say that each time, like you're shooting like that, it's going to be 3 bullets.
3? Alright, gives me 2 left.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
So
And it's a 4.
you hit it again. Binga banga bongo. And
I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no.
this time, whatever it is, you think it's either a squid or an octopus, slunks back into the water. Slunks?
It's a Cthulhu.
Splashes. And leaves a pool of blood and ink, and then it merges into one dark, ominous color.
And I grab my underwear and I run. William, we get out last key quickly before thing comes after us.
All right. So, the next area.
Yes, we run right to the kid zone as I'm getting dressed.
Okay. So, in the kid zone, there is a... first thing, that's where all of the school buses park.
Oh.
It is also, you'd find a movie theater with a probably a movie showing, like a 3D movie. And then you will also find some kiddie rides, like the...
Shouldn't ride kitties. That's just plain wrong.
Kitty?
Oh!
There's a Hello Kitty booth that has lots of lots of Hello Kitty paraphernalia.
Don't we all like that?
I thought that Lucas's character sheet said that he loves kittens.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, it is loves kittens. And because people do not believe me, because they're horrible, mean people. Look, he looks out for himself, people are worthless, passionate about cooking cuisine, loves kittens, and will do anything for money. So he sees the Hello Kitten and says, William, we need to stop real quick. And he walks over and grabs a little Hello Kitten doll. And turns away from William.
All right.
Let's go find the key.
So as you were doing this, you look up and you see that you're all of a sudden surrounded
By kittens?
No, little school children, all of them wearing the same light blue T-shirt.
I told you, man. Now we're gonna have to be responsible for all these kids. It's like it's just a trap.
It's
There's
okay.
about 20 of them, and in unison they all say, "Have you seen my mommy?"
And I turn to the one of them and I say, "Who is your leader? I only speak to one of you."
Mrs. Anderson. Mrs. Anderson.
Where is
This
she?
man wants to speak to you.
Yes.
Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Anderson. They all begin to sing in this off-key, lilting melody.
And as she does it, I rip some brochures from the stand and just put them in my ear. Yes, keep singing, kids. And I hand a pair to William as well. This is for you.
Okay. And William.
Yes.
As you are standing there, you're back to the tent, the Hello Kitty tent, and the kids all around you. You feel yet another hand on your shoulder, but this time, long nailed fingers rest on your shoulder.
Well, that could be nice. Hey,
Feminine hands.
how you doing?
So you turn around, and you barely have time to see a woman with long, black, straight hair open her mouth 10 times larger than it should and lunge towards you. Uh-oh. We lost your mic.
Sorry, I was gonna say that's not necessarily unattractive.
That just means
But it
she
isn't
can
that
fit
she's
the whole
lunging.
thing.
Something about the context just feels weird for you, especially surrounded by kids. And, okay, so I want you to do a dodge roll. What would that be under? Athletics.
Do I know?
Yeah, I don't have athletics. I don't really move much.
So this is the initial dodge. You'll be able to help in a second, Lucas.
Okay.
So try to jump out of the way. You're trying to beat a 3 here.
All right, so I still roll 4, but I add nothing to it, correct?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's swallowed me whole.
All right, so you got a negative. So that's going to give you a 4. So she succeeds with style. So she bites onto your face.
Oh,
her
shit.
mouth
Oh,
covers your face.
shit, woman.
And you talk
Little
with
left
knuckles,
teeth.
and her mouth begins to grow around your body, or around your head.
Lucas!
You succeeded with style, and you're going to take 4 points of stress. So you can do that as a 3 point and a 1 point, or however you want to do it.
as a full 4.
All right,
Oh!
so Lucas, Mrs. Anderson has arrived, and she's in the Hello Kitty tent, of course.
This woman
Similar
has
taste.
the hots for me, man.
Miss
She
Anderson,
wants
hello.
me so bad.
And I just shoot her. That's such a funny picture. It's me. I shoot you in the face. Dodge this, Mr. Anderson.
Isn't her face on my face?
I shoot her.
It is. Okay, you shoot her, and I got to make you do a shoot roll. You're trying to beat a 3.
4.
No problem. Okay, so you do manage to shoot her, and you do 1 point of damage. She is moving quite a bit, and it shoots right through where you think her brain should be, but it doesn't seem to affect her. She's got a great grasp on William, and with her pointy nailed hands, she claws out at you, Lucas. And you have to do an athletics roll now.
Alright, and athletics I don't have. I have physique.
Athletics to dodge, so you're trying to beat a 3.
Alright, I'm going to put that under fair then, because that's all I have left. Boink! So I got a 1. So I didn't. I got hit.
So you take 2 points of stress.
Physical stress?
Yep, physical stress.
So does that mean
As
I'm
the
dead?
claws, no, it means that now you have to start taking away from your consequences if you get hit.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've got...
I never filled out my
Oh,
consequences.
wait. No, you can take a consequence. Once your stress goes down, you are dead. But you can take a consequence in order to mitigate damage.
Ah, I will take
So
a
you
consequence.
can say, like, you're blind in one eye or something.
Did she scratch my eyes?
But the difference is when
Yeah.
we go to a new scene, our physical stress is reset to 0, but our consequences stay.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Consequences stay.
Oh, so should my
But-
physical stresses reset?
This is all one scene.
Yeah.
Because it's
yeah.
happening so quickly.
So I will say she scratched my face, and a bit of my teeth are showing.
Okay. So you're haggard. Hideous.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a minor consequence. And you... William, you have another chance to escape.
I scream. "Ah!" Obviously.
Alrighty, let me take that chance,
Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
and I will get a -1.
Okay. So, 4 points again.
Another 4 points.
Yep.
Dude, this bitch is killing me!
So you can either... I think you have to take a full consequence, like a major consequence.
Well, I've
Take
still
a
got more
chance, take a
stress than I
chance,
can
take a
fill it, though.
chance, take a chance, take
How
a
I can do a
many-
3 and a 1.
What's your physique?
Oh, I've got nothing in physique.
Okay, so you've only got 2 stress points.
Oh,
So for
right.
that
So I
last-
go. The last one goes right to a consequence, right?
Right.
Oh, that is moderate. I am never going to be able to seduce the ladies with this chewed up
So-
face.
Okay, so your face is chewed up, and in fact, she's crushed your skull a little bit. And if
So-
you can't escape in the next round, it's likely that she
Yeah.
will devour
So
you.
for that, because I took 4, do I do 2 physical stress and 2 mild? Or do I jump it up to...
I would say you'd have to do a major consequence.
Right. Well, because I've taken it 4 points twice. So
Right.
because I've only got the 2, because I have no physique. I
Yeah.
took that 4 as a
Okay.
moderate consequence, and that's what I was going to say. Since it was 4 points, can I do 2 stress and then 2 mild? Does that make sense?
Perfect. Yep. That's
Okay.
exactly how we'll do it.
So I've got my 2 stress and my facial scarring. My fecal scarring.
All right.
All right, and I kick out her legs, and as she falls midair, I shoot her, and I go, Take a chance on me, bitch.
Now, one thing that we have not been doing that I should have mentioned.
Go ahead. I just love that song.
One thing that we haven't been taking into account is your aspect and using fate points.
All right.
How was the game? It's run. To give yourself a +2 and that exchange. So.
Well, I do love kittens, and I'm surrounded by them.
Now that you're half dead, yeah, you can do that. If you find a way to invoke one of your aspects, by all means. So you're trying to trip her and then shoot her with your last bullet. Are you going to invoke an aspect?
Yes, I will use passionate about kittens because that's the only thing I have that's even remotely pertaining. And I'm going to look at it, like, as my face gets ripped. This is exactly what happened 2 seconds ago. My face got ripped. Blood splashed against the ground. And I turned and I faced all the little kittens lined up on the front of the fucking stand, and I went, yeah. And then kicked her out. And, like, Alex would know this reference, but, like, the fucking gunfighting scene in Open Range where he, like, jabs the guns, that's how I kick the legs out of her, and as she's falling, I fucking jab her with the gun and shoot right at the point where it's next to her temple again. By the way, amazing movie and amazing gunfighting scene. I fucking love that gunfight. Sorry. Cool. I have to throw Kevin Costner in somewhere.
All right, so you toss me a fate point, and
that's why I wanted to go to Waterworld.
I love Waterworld.
Yep, Kevin Costner was there.
Stick a chin, stick a chin, stick a chicken chin.
So, roll your fate die.
Right. Just a plus minus?
Yep.
Oh, you mean like? Yeah. Okay.
You get to
so
+2.
That's 4, 5, 6.
So you succeed with style.
Bam! Stick a chin, stick a chin, stick a chin.
Okay, and you use your fate too, right?
Yeah.
It's 6 plus 2, so it's 8. So you succeed with style. So that's exactly what you described. Is exactly how it happens. In your most vivid imagination possible, that is the way it happens. And
it's such a good gunfight.
She relaxes her jaw, and then Williams's head, which was all but completely enveloped, is visible again, covered in a black saliva, and there's tooth marks everywhere. And while the woman collapses back onto the Hello Kitty table.
Nice. And I see all the blood-spattered kitties, and I'm just like, I love kittens. Did I mention this video?
How can you not love kittens? They're gorgeous creatures. They're...
Yeah.
Mrs. Anderson. Mrs. Anderson. Are you alright, Mrs. Anderson?
I think we need to go, Lucas.
I checked the girl for a key.
And she has a key.
Yeah.
What?
I totally forgot about the keys.
So you guys have found the 4th key, and now you just
go
have
to the mountain.
4 kids, and you'll be okay.
Let's go to Candy Mountain, Lucas. Let's go to Candy Mountain.
Oh, yeah,
I dive behind the stand, and I push all the Hello Kitties at them as we run out.
So where are you guys going to go? Are you going to go to the chapel where you're supposed to bring the keys, or are you going to go to the mountain where in the thrill zone where the X marked the spot?
Going to the chapel and I'm gonna get married. No. Well, okay, if we're gonna meta this, or not meta this, if we're gonna logically play the game, I would say the fact that we found a map on a guy that was captured probably means that's not the right place to go. However, the fact that the church recommended the other place probably seems that that's not the place to go. So I'll leave it up to you, William.
Why don't we fate die it?
I like that.
All right. So what do you say? Plus the chapel, minus the mountain?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's do it. You roll.
Let's go to the mountain.
Hey-o! All right.
Okay. So you make your way back to the
mountain.
You've got all 4 keys. You struggle through all 4 keys, and then you go back to the thrill zone, to the mountain. And you find the mountain. It's actually part of a roller coaster.
Yeah, like Space Mountain?
Like Space Mountain or that mining one at Canada's
Thunder
Wonderland.
Mountain.
Thunder Mountain. There you go. Yeah. So you follow the map, which looks like it leads back behind it, and there's a path that actually goes up the mountain that you don't even have to take the ride, and it goes into a cave.
All right, we go in.
You hear some whistling from inside as you're about to step inside. You hear some.
Kill Bill?
Hannah, actually.
Is that the movie Hannah? I thought that was the song from Kill Bill. Either way. Right, we walk in.
After you, sir.
All right, I'll do it. I'll walk in with my empty Glock, but they don't know that.
Okay. Yeah, so you go in, and
who's in there whistling?
You see a little light that's bobbing up and down. Looks like there's someone at a control panel.
We will shoot you momentarily unless you tell us who you are and what you want and how we get out of here.
Oh, I don't think that'd be necessary. Dennis said that there'd be someone coming.
Who are you? And who's this Dennis fucker?
Oh, my name's Neil. Nice to meet you. I do maintenance around here. Yep. So, you guys were sent by Dennis Collins. You must have been led here. This is where well, I'm supposed to be your liaison.
I don't know.
Well, we got this. But I don't know Mr. Collins.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the extraction point. You've made it successfully here. Congratulations. You must be very proud of yourselves.
I don't know what this is meant to be. But you say we get to leave?
Well, you could leave. You could. But, well, see, here's the problem. If you guys left, if you went through this extraction point and met up with Mr. Collins, well, you know, there'd be less people to use my amusement park. And, well, if there's less people to use my amusement park, then there's nobody to ride the rides that I fix and maintain. And if there's nobody to ride the rides that I fix and maintain, well, then I'm out of a job. So, I've taken to hunkering down here and finding anybody who stumbles upon this extraction point, then, well, you'll find out the rest soon enough. And you hear the doors to the cave close shut. And the man turns back to the wall and begins to whistle.
Oh God, Lucas, we're trapped.
Where
I need to get out of here. I don't want to be trapped inside here. Get me out of here, Lucas.
I always feel trapped so much. I think we are meant to be here.
Where's this friggin' extraction point?
Well, if you wanted to leave, all you'd have to do is pull down this panel that I'm fixing here, and step through, and then you'd be in the in-between, which is exactly where Dennis wants you. But unfortunately, I have just sealed that up with brand new titanium alloy and panels, and there's no way that you're going to be getting through there. And well, I'm more of a whistler than a talker. And I think I'm done talking, you know. I'm done my talking for the day. So I want you guys to meet Susie. And he holds up a chainsaw. And says, you guys are going to get acquainted real soon. And he starts it up and begins walking towards you while he's whistling.
I have no out for this. You put down chainsaw.
And he steps right in front of you and chops your head off. Lucas, Dementia, you're dead.
Jesus.
And William, you see Lucas collapse to the ground beside you. and the...
Okay, so as he's cutting through, and because you'd go like this, I'd be like, holy shit, what the... Can I stab him with my pokey golf club?
The end of your... Oh, your golf club. Which, actually, your golf club...
Because it's just a point now, because it got...
You know what? You don't have your golf club.
Oh.
Because what happened there? You left it in the room,
Yeah.
and then you got transported out.
Oh, that's right. I did get transported out.
And you didn't go back in to get it. So
All right.
you've got your hands.
Yep.
And you put them up. So he turns to you and says, well, you are the kindest of the people that I put down, so I appreciate that. And he rams it into your stomach. All right, Susie. Time to get you cleaned.
Well, that was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming that's where we're ending it.
That's where we're going to end it, yeah.
Well done, Justin. That was an exciting adventure. I gotta say, that face you made when you were playing the clown, legit.
It was creepy. It was creepy.
To my core.
Good. Good.
It made me never want to see you in an attractive light again, but I can't help it because you're just that attractive.
Being next Halloween.
Oh God, no, no. Thank you all for coming and watching our little game. We've had an excellent time playing it. Huge thank you to our friend and fantastic GM Justin for running this little game. We had a lot of fun, and your Running Dead series never fails to make a mark on my dead characters. I don't think Mycl's survived one yet.
What? What are you talking about?
You survived the last one.
Did you?
Sebastian, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I was Dennis in that one near the end. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. We are not done. I'm going to be posting within these minutes, I'm going to be posting the final YouTube narration that Justin has done for our last Call of Cthulhu character, played by our very own Mycl Barber. I'm going to be posting that right now on the YouTube page. Give it a listen, because in about 10 minutes, which is the length of the video, we are going to be back here in an all-new video, which I will also post on our Facebook group, doing Call of Cthulhu character creation, rolling up some stats, talking about the game, as well as I have a few exciting announcements for the role you guys are going to play in the game, and what you're going to be doing on a weekly basis to be helping the investigators. So there's a lot more to come tonight on the Invictus stream. Once again, let's give a huge thank you to Justin. Excellent game, dude, honestly. Mycl, it was always a pleasure to play with you, stone pothead. Lucas, I'm going to miss ye. We will see you back very shortly with our friends Chris and Alex, if they're available. I know Alex is. And give a quick listen to that video, and we'll be right back, guys. Have a good one.